The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Toss left to Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Come on.
It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I guess you don't have to juke or nothing. Just run away from him.
It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Cousins. setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
Come on.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down carry by Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Keep the ball.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at the 39. his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Was unfortunate.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flushed out right.
Pick.
And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Westbrook now on the return.
Okay, tackle.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
That's a pick. Come on.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Joseph's got
no, that should have been picked, man. Come on, man.
This first half.
That ball should have been picked.
Yeah,
but you was behind me.
On EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Yeah,
we both went up for it.
Likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A dump off to Elliott. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott to throw it.
Come on, are you fucking kidding?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
That's picked.
Oh, this one
incomplete. Come on, jump for the damn ball.
Got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Cook.
Wow, nobody can tackle.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to
all right, yeah, this is what we want to
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd down at 7. On play action, Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Working with 2nd and 5 now. To throw, Cousins.
There you go.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
You'll get nothing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 61 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Did I miss that?
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
There you go.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball?
Cox is not that
running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much
does
that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 3 quarters in the books.
Good game, man.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I can't let it come back.
Cousins now to throw on first down. To the right side.
I'm there. Why am I not picking the ball?
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in.
And now here's another interception.
Get him off of you.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Prescott being chased out left. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Come on, don't drop it, Coop.
Hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control. And
touchdown, Cowboys! Dalton Schultz, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Kazee. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A first down throw for Prescott.
How do you drop that?
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
You ain't gonna drop this one.
He'll get this to Elliott. Nifty move. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings
they shouldn't have got that ball in the first place. I threw it late.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
You see him? Got him picked. How? Okay, that's EA. That's EA. He wants him to have a chance.
Here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Yeah, just give him a chance.
Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
That was a nicely run.
I think I'm right. If I am, I get the pick.
To do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
If I am, I get the pick.
And that should do it. Picked off down
I said I think I'm right. If I am, I get the
his own 18-yard line.
You done ran that play way too many times for me not to be on
interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy?
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Prescott to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. They were weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Get over there.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Is he trying to again? He ain't gonna get them off over and over. No, sir.
Once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
I should have got the last one.
He just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah. Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8.
Good
and
pick.
now here's another interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a horrible
Don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Cook, they'll try and run.
I see you back there.
He's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds,
I had to at least get a 2 point.
Just about put a capper on this game. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
We both did, honestly.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
You tested my user way too much.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
GG's.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.